EDM team. It's Brightly Bengali here.
Live. 7 seconds.
Today's video is pretty much planned. It's a live Q&A session, plus you get to chat with me like usual. Also, I will be taking some song requests for Hindi attempts. So if you know any Hindi songs you'd like me to try to sing, please let me know. And I will try to sing it with the music playing. So if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask me because I love answering your questions. If you're curious about me, I'm completely blind and visually impaired. I was born this way. I made a video called All About My Blindness, so it kind of describes it all. So I do things a bit differently. So if ever you're wondering how do I do this, listen to the video titled All About Blindness and you'll get what I mean by how I navigate the world and use technology, because I use everything just like a normal person would, but except it's adapted so I can use it myself. So yeah.
Live. Top switch microphone effect tune in X with chat option. Share. But speech off.
So I hope you guys are having a blessed day. And if not, then I am here to brighten your day and put a smile on your face because that is what I'm here for. If your channel is based off of, my channel is based off of music, different types of music, so not just Indian. I like Indian music, I like EDM music, mainly progressive house. And then singing, I like to sing. I languages, English, Hindi, and Bengali. Yes, English counts as one of the languages. I will sing some of my original songs, which I have if you want to check them out. One is called Ayana, one is called The Healing Song, and the other one is called The Perfect Child. And then I have Chandra and Chanda. And then I play piano too. I only have one piano video up, which is Chanakya. If you ever remember the 50 subscribers special project that I did, Chanakya was one of them. So, I also want to do a couple dances. I do have one in mind, but I am not sure when I want to do it yet. I do have a lot of reactions planned. If you guys saw my first video, my first ever reaction, which was the tribute to Zippy and Garg, that one was just a start, and then I moved on to more Indian stuff. What I really want to do is react to more EDM. And obviously I'm going to start with no copyright sounds because that's a lot easier for me. Plus I don't really have to worry about it. Like, I don't really have to worry about getting copyrighted, even though it doesn't do anything to you. People say that a copyright does it to you, and that's why people are afraid to sing songs. Honestly, if you're afraid to sing songs and you get copyrighted, like, trust me, I've been copyrighted for singing Mera Hua, even without the music. And guess what? It doesn't do anything. So you don't really get anything wrong with the copyrights. I've even had a video blocked. If you guys remember, it was Zindarahe. My Zindarahe video was blocked, but I could still view it along with a couple others. So it doesn't really do anything if you get copyrighted or blocked. Maybe it might to some other people, but at least it doesn't to me, because it just stays there and people don't notice it except you. So if you ever feel scared to sing a song and you're like, I don't want this to get copyrighted, don't be worried, because I've sang songs and I've gotten copyrighted, and I quote the original artist. So I credit the original artist and like where I found it. So try to do that from now on instead of like, okay, the only like video that I didn't do it was for the Bengali video that I did the other day, and then my Hindi attempts.
Chat eclasi well expect eclasi underscore x2 underscore yt. This button. Eclasi underscore x2 underscore yt. Help out button. Eclasi underscore x2 underscore yt. Help me button.
What do
Speech
you need
off.
help with? Maybe is there something that I can do to help? Are you having an issue? I would say that I'm a bit tech savvy, but it's kind of hard. Or are you trying to learn a song that I sang? If you guys haven't seen my last live, the last one I did was showing you my sargams, I believe. It was just me kind of improvising with different sargams. Now, I will tell you that I'm not Indian classically trained, and I will never be Indian classically trained because I don't have the vocal texture. Plus, I'm not Indian. Well, okay, Kashiki Chakraborty is Bengali and she's Indian classically trained, but like, I'm not fully Bengali though. That's the thing. I'm part Mexican and part Bengali, so I have two different backgrounds going on in my life. So. Yeah. By the way, if you haven't seen the Bangladesh national anthem video that I did with the West Bengal video, check that out because honestly, it's just like a video that you might want to see, and if you listen to the translation of each of the anthems, you kind of get what I mean.
At Jose Gonzalez E3B2P. You play Roblox button.
No.
Actions available. At Epic 7587. Bless your red heart. Button. At Jose Gonzalez E3B2P. You play Roblox. At Epic 7000. Chat options. But speech off.
I played the piano, not that much of it. I played the piano. That's like the only thing I do. I also write during my spare time, so whenever I'm up here, I either listen to 99.99% of the time is like based off of music, and I created. If you want to go check it out, I created a I created two different playlists for music. One is based off of EDM, so that's like where the Bollywood mixes and the progressive house mixes are. If you want to check those out, they're pretty long. The Bollywood mixes aren't that long, but the progressive house mixes, there's one that's 3 hours, but most of them are 1 to 2 hours. So, if you are into EDM music, which is electronic dance music, then go ahead. But I also created a favorite Indian songs. Now, I actually just updated it today with the song Divana Divana by A.R. Rahman from Tere Ishq Mein, which is a song that I heard today, actually. But I'm trying to, like, update them on a daily basis, but that doesn't always happen because I usually listen to music off of Apple, so 99.9% of the time, I usually listen to music when I'm up here. Sometimes I write, and sometimes if I have the energy to do a reaction video, then I will do that. But honestly, whatever the day brings is whatever the day brings. So that's basically it.
At Epic 7587. Have trust in Jesus Christ and you will live in paradise button.
Honestly,
Actions available.
thing that I'll have to remember because I believe in God, not to get too religious.
At Jose Gonzalez E3B. You play Audio block. Chat options.
I'm-
Speech off.
I'm gonna be like really, really light on this subject, just because I know there's like a percent of you that are from India, and 3% of you guys are from Pakistan. So I'm gonna be really careful with this. I am part Muslim and Catholic, so I believe in God mainly, and my mom believes in Allah, which is still the same thing. So, the thing is that my mom doesn't do any practices, so yeah, on the Catholic side, because my mom, she doesn't really do any practices or prayers or celebrate Ramadan. However, my mom's side of the family, which is my nanu, which is grandma in Bengali, celebrate Ramadan and they do this stuff. So, that's all you need to know about me. If you have any other questions, feel free to put them in the chat because I love answering your questions. And if you guys haven't heard me sing, if you know of any Hindi songs, I only know a few by heart. Well, I have to like sing them with the music, but like there are some that I haven't sang in quite a while, so I'll have to get those back in my head.
At 7th. Add Jose. Add chat option. Speech off.
Oh, and back to what I was saying about my channel. I not only sing and play the piano and do all that stuff I told you earlier, but I am also a toy collector. Now, I know a lot of people that connect with me via comments that are toy collectors, and I'm pretty much subscribed to a lot of toy collectors, and they come to me sometimes. So I collect toys that like are VTech and Leapfrog. If you guys saw my VTech toy phone review, apparently that's a spin-off, which I did not know that until I was reading the comments, and I was like, oh, what the Hindustanis? I didn't get well, at least I got what I wanted, though. I'm not gonna change it for nothing, but like, yeah. The toy I reviewed is a spin-off, so don't mind that. I do have some other toys. I do have some other telephones, but they're not working, so I can't review them because they're not working. Stuffed animals. So one of these days I'll have to show you my stuffed animal collection. I do have 3 of them, but the rest of them are at my house because I'm at a program right now for the blind and visually impaired. And at this program, I can do a whole video on it too because I've been here for pretty much almost 6 weeks. I'm on week 6. At this program, you learn different skills like cooking, traveling, finance, computer skills, personal management skills. They teach you how to do laundry. They teach you how to like keep your like room clean. And this is like a college, except I'm not in a college. It's like a center for the blind and visually impaired. And I do have one person who's actually deaf-blind and uses he uses an interpreter. So some of us are completely blind, some of us are low vision. I myself am completely blind. I was born with no eyes and a cleft lip and palate. It's kind of hard to explain a cleft lip and palate, but it's like a sort of facial difference. And I had multiple surgeries as a child. And I also have light perception, so I can see really bright lights.
At 7th. Add Jose. Add chat option. Speech off.
Also, I'm not only blind, my brother, who is 10 years old, he was in one of the videos that I made. I forgot which one it was. He's 10 years old and he's also completely blind. He was also born with a facial difference. I don't know if it was a cleft lip and palate or don't know, but I do know that he had multiple surgeries and I was kind of there for most of them. But I had school going on and like, yeah, there was like, I think for his first surgery, it was on my birthday or something like that, and I missed school that day because my parents wanted me to come to the hospital. But they had me do like whatever I was supposed to do that day at the hospital, so I was able to still catch up at the hospital, so yeah. So yeah, me and my brother are the only ones blind. We don't know, sorry, we don't know how we got blind. We've done like genetic testing, but there are no results on who passed it because both my parents are sighted and all of the other family members are sighted. We don't know who's blind. Now, I will tell you that when I was really, really little, we had a relative who was completely nonverbal and he was blind, but also he had a lot of medical problems. So he couldn't walk, he couldn't talk. Like I said, he was nonverbal. I don't think he could eat. And he didn't live long. Let's just say, like my family, we bring this up like once in a great while, but this particular relative lived till he was about 21 years old. And when he was 21, I believe I was 2 or 3. I was a baby, so I don't really remember him that much. But he was my uncle, actually. So I had an uncle who was blind and had a lot of medical problems. So I don't know what he had specifically. My papa probably knows, or my grandma, but I'm not pretty sure.
At Epic 7000, at Jose, at chat option, speech off.
But anyways, that's it for the spiel of who I am. Oh, and by the way, if it's like different time zones, hello to all the people around the world who are from like different countries. I probably am doing this later in your time. I know in India it's really late. I know for a fact that it's late in India and Bangladesh. But I don't know about other times. I know that it's like 2 in Eastern State Time, which is what I am in. So, what time is it where you guys are? I think it's 10 a.m. for people who are in Alaska. So, if you guys are in Alaska, hello, good morning to my Alaskan people. So, and if you guys are in California or any other time zone, hello to those people. And if you use Central Time, hello to my Central Timers.
At Epic 7587, have trust, chat, share, button, speech off.
What in the world? Sorry, the walls are super thin, so you can basically hear everything that goes on. So you can hear toilet flushing, you can hear people talking sometimes. Like the other day after my freaking Tomar Holo shooter reaction, somebody was screaming at the top of their lungs, and then I heard like doors slamming, and like the hallway is very echoey, so you can hear everything that's going on. That's how some people, like, I get loud sometimes during these like reaction videos and live streams, And some people, oh, I also like talk on the phone to like a lot of people. And like some of my friends will be like, I can hear you. Who are you talking to? And I'm part of like different iMessage chats. So I like have like FaceTime calls and stuff like that. And like they can hear me because the walls are so thin and people are kind of near me in their rooms. So the walls are so thin that you can hear everything. So if you guys hear random noises, just know that it's other people in different dorm rooms. I'm on the second floor if you guys are curious. So the second floor has rooms. Also, the first floor has rooms.
Chat option. At Mewordic. WTF button. At Mewordic. MFNF button. At Epic 7587. Have trust in G. Speech off.
If you guys would like a tour, I can do one of those like little tour. My room is pretty large. The only like thing that's small is the bathroom. Like the bathroom is the only thing that's small, but the room that I'm in right now is very large. Whereas I was in a previous room when I did my previous reactions, but I had to get switched because my temperature dropped and it would not go back up. And even if I tried to adjust it, it would not go up. What the Hindustanis are they doing? Oh my god. See, I don't even know if that's coming outside of the hallway or if it's like in another room. But what in the Hindustanis? Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was talking about the temperature. Yeah, my temperature dropped and I couldn't get it back up even if I adjusted the thermostat. So I had to switch rooms to another room. But I was on the second floor still, too. Whereas last year, when I came here for the summer program, I was on the first floor. But I didn't stay long because my anxiety went through the roof and I left pretty early. I left like the next week and it was supposed to be a 2-week program, but you see, I get anxious when I'm away from home. But honestly, nowadays, I just take it day by day.
Share. Chat at Mewordic. At Epic 7000.
I'm gonna get started with a song because I have one in mind that I really want to sing. It's a song that you guys have heard before if you like really remember me on my original channel, which the people in the chat, I know you guys probably don't. But this is a song that I did a tutorial on my original channel. So if you people who have seen my original channel know what song this is, then yeah. Okay, let me find it. I have to connect to the Wi-Fi over here. Hold on just a second. Yeah, that's not coming from... Oh, I think they're fixing the laundry probably. Because the laundry room is being fixed. Oops. Okay.
Say the Chinese get through the wall. I don't know Chinese, but I'm actually gonna try. Hongo. Yumi. Yumi. Kulobo.
Hold on.
Kulobo.
Oi.
Shi Hongshi. Shi Lan Ho.
This is the first song I'm gonna sing. And this is one of the songs I know, so I'm not attempting to sing this. I might forget some of the lyrics, but I hope I don't. I have the vocals. चाहे मेरा हूँ जहाँ मैं चाहे तो ना रहे तेरे मेरे प्यार की उम्र सलामत रहे चाहे ये ज़मीं ये आसमां रहे ना रहे तेरे मेरे प्यार की उम्र सलामत रहे डर है तुझे मैं खोने दूँ मिले जो खुदा तो बोल दूँ मैं तो जहाँ का क्या करूँ तू बता ओ तू जो मेरे पास है मुझको ना कोई प्यास है मेरे मुकम्मल हो गए हर दुआ चाहे मेरे जिस्म में ये चाह रहे ना रहे तेरे मेरे प्यार की उम्र सलामत रहे I almost forgot the words. I haven't sang this song in a while. तेरे टुकड़ों में जी रहे बनकर मेरे तो जो oh my gosh बनकर लगा के उड़ चला मन मेरा okay let's go back to that first lyric because I messed it up. I messed it up. बनकर लगा what's the other one? This one. तेरे टुकड़ों में जी रहे तुम जो मिले तो जुड़ गए okay that's see I told you I don't sing a lot of these songs in a while so beware. Let's try it again. तेरे टुकड़ों में जी रहे तुम जो मिले तो जुड़ गए बनकर लगा के उड़ चला मन मेरा ओ तुझ में मुझ में तू और है सांसें रूबरू कुछ भी नहीं अब तूने बेहद दुआ चाहे उस चांद में चमक में चाहे तू ना रहे, तेरे मेरे प्यार की उम्र सलामत रहे। ओ, ओ, This song is called Salamat, by the way. It's from the movie Sergeant.
At chat option, at me wording, at Epic 7, at me wording, speech off.
It's a song that probably most of you know because, well, I actually sang it. So I'm gonna do the instrumental of this particular song. I'm pretty sure you guys will know it, so here is the song. I almost gave away the title. I almost gave away the title of the song.
Dr. Violist Productions.
Where is the version? Thought I had it. Here it is. मिलके तुझसे बेहतर खुद से हो गए हैं हम, तेरी कसम चूके जब से महके तुझसे खो गए हैं हम, तेरी कसम तू जो मेरा तो मैं चाहूँ इस